You've got the dreaded parking ticket either stuck to your windscreen or glaring at you as it's landed through the letterbox. Question is, do you have to pay it? The answer is no if you think you have the right to appeal, and I'll try to help you get out of paying it in a minute. There are two types of different parking tickets. A penalty charge notice is issued by an authority. The police, council or transport agency issue the penalties for minor traffic and parking offences. When you don't pay, you'll get a charge notice and order to pay. These tickets are enforceable by law and should be taken seriously. A parking charge notice is issued by an operator who works on behalf of the landowner, like Tesco, Sainsbury's and other health sector car parks. You can handle it slightly differently, but it's still not a good idea to ignore them. If you do, you could get bombarded with letters demanding you pay, which could end up in a trip to the small claims court if they're persistent. Worst case scenario, you could pay out a lot of money and end up with a CCJ, which would have a negative effect on your credit history. A parking ticket can become a debt if you fail to pay. When you park on a private land car park, you enter into a contract to abide by their T&Cs, which should be clearly displayed when you drive in. If they deem that you have broken the rules by maybe parking badly, you didn't display a ticket in pay on display, or you stayed over the allocated time limit, this could be why they've given you a parking ticket. If you don't think you've got a good chance of appealing, which I'll get to in a minute, then it's probably best to pay it as soon as you can to make sure that you get the discounted rate. Make sure that you check your ticket thoroughly to make sure that all the details are correct, as this in itself is a reason to appeal, which brings me to my 6 hacks for parking tickets. Have you heard of a grace period? You've still got 10 minutes after your ticket expires to get back to your car before the operator can issue you with a ticket. If this is a case for you, then you have a legal right to appeal. You could go back to the scene of the crime and check that all the parking signs are totally clear. Don't be afraid to be a bit of a stickler and take photos of everything that could even be slightly unclear, as this may help your appeal or, if it comes to it, your defence in court. Remember, it's their job to have clear signs about parking and CCTV. And if anything isn't clear, then it's their fault, not yours. When did your ticket arrive? If you didn't get your ticket physically stuck to your car and it took longer than 14 days to arrive in the post, then you might be entitled to more time to gather information for your appeal. If you can prove that an emergency stopped you from getting to your car, maybe you ended up in hospital or something else equally as drastic, then you've got a good chance of getting your appeal accepted. It's really unlucky if your car broke down in the car park. What a rough day, a breakdown, and you get a ticket. Now, I can't help you with the breakdown, but it can be a legitimate reason to appeal a parking ticket. You can chat to your breakdown recovery company to provide you with proof. If you want total clarity and you want a professional opinion, then you could chat to a solicitor. It's great to see an in-person solicitor if you like to chat face-to-face, but there are also online solicitors you can use like JustAnswer. It's really easy, you just tell them what happened in the chat and they'll give you a professional opinion about appealing your parking ticket. It's only a £5 for a trial to get all the answers you need, and it could save you a lot of money. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out and support my channel.